important.
This is where the communication comes in, because now, I feel like everybody not speaking up when they feeling all this.
Period.
They're not.
And that's
That's what I was going to say is like when I start seeing things that I'm like,
changing.
I don't like that. And I tell you, and you keep doing it, then my perception will change to, okay, this is how we're going to act. Okay, no problem. Got it.
It's a good time to have a conversation.
Yeah.
Let's have a conversation.
Yeah.
And I think that's okay. That's healthy, right? If
Heck
you're able to
yeah.
be like, oh, no, I'm a little confused about.
Period.
We're supposed to just be about the P. Now we about all these other letters.
What are you doing?
Now we're running down the alphabet, and I'm not sure where we're headed.
Right. So what's good? What's good? And then you can have a conversation.
That's that elemental Q.
Yeah, y'all can get some goddamn clarity. Get some
But
clarity.
we ain't gonna make it
about,
to Z though. We ain't gonna make it.
Clarity is important.
I mean, because back in the day, I had a similar situation, right? Yeah. I told Sadly, like, this all it is.
Yeah,
Later,
I'm dropping Dito D off.
Yeah.
I got you. I got you.
Later on, she was like, hey, she wants a relationship or whatever. I'm like, nah, that ain't
Tyrone was like?
Huh? Yeah.
Tyrone told Kelly he wanted a relationship, or he did not want a relationship.
He didn't want a relationship.
Kelly said,
this all
"What's
it was."
up?"
Kelly was like, she wants one.
Now she wants a relationship.
Yeah.
But you was giving her some good
No,
D.
yeah, and then Tyrone
That'll
said,
mess us up too,
It really
though.
does. Like
Tyrone then said,
Just like the people mess y'all up,
the D will mess us up. It happened.
What does Tyrone say?
Tyrone
Which is
said,
why we shouldn't give away the D or the P.
Well,
Right.
if that's how you feel,
Good.
we could just stop all of
Keep
this.
it all.
Right.
Uh-huh. Now she mad.
Because that's how you feel. I know. Kelly was like, no, you don't want a relationship. We could just continue doing what we're doing.
But she was lying.
So
Yeah,
Kelly,
she was lying,
yeah,
though.
she was
Bold
big
face.
lying.
self-inflicting
Big fucking
herself
lying.
with.
Was she trying to get you to say
Right.
certain
Or
stuff while you was
self-inflicted.
dropping?
Right.
Wait, look.
No.
Was she trying to get you to say certain stuff while you was dropping the D off?
No.
Okay.
No, I ain't talking about before you was dropping
Right.
it off. And
While you was dropping it off.
Nah.
Because that's a finesse right there.
Right.
Cheat code, fellas.
All of that is be out. Is
When she get that thing out of you and you start talking that truth,
Nah.
Crazy.
at the wrong.
She did try to trap me though.
She said the truth.
You done said I love you in
Yeah.
the middle of.
Have you ever? That's crazy. That's crazy.
Are we in a relationship?
I'll stop mid stroke.
We go together. Right. Look.
What you
We
said?
don't walk the way like we go together
What?
now. That's it.
Right.
Boy, have you ever have you ever had to be in a situation where you had to save somebody from themselves? Right.
Explain.
With Kelly and Tyrone, I hate these people.
If we ever see another Kelly and a Tyrone, we gonna be so mad about life.
Pissed about it.
If your name is Kelly and Tyrone and you're
We're
together,
sorry.
we're sorry. This is not defamation by character.
And they're not even sorry, guys. They're not sorry.
Not at all.
So with the situation where they, she was
Right.
like, she felt like she wanted a relationship. He was like, nah, we're supposed to just be doing this. And then she's like, okay, cool, we'll just keep doing this. You know she lying.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Have you ever had to be like, you know what?
I'm going to
let's cut it
stop
out.
dropping off
Let's-
the D
let's
because
cut it
I
out.
know that
Have you
don't
ever had
need
to
that.
save
So you
somebody
kept
from
dropping the
had
D
to
off.
cut the.
Yeah.
Maybe I should have.
Selfish face ass little boy.
Hey,
I'm sorry. So you didn't stop?
no.
Oh
Why?
my God.
Oh, well,
Why
that's the
would I?
problem.
Why would I?
Kelly wanted a
hold on.
relationship.
He's like, I reaffirmed my
I reaffirmed my stance. I said, hey.
This D.
But you
And let's
know.
Hold on. But I gave the
But you
option.
knew you was messing with her.
I
You knew you
said,
was messing with her
I
at that
said,
point.
we could continue what we're doing, or we could just stop this, because I don't
And
want a
he's like,
relationship.
you're an adult, so you wanted to continue.
Exactly.
Let's continue.
Exactly. Adults make adult choices. You know what I mean?
Listen, all this adulting stuff y'all talking about, I just want to be very clear. Where everybody be in their feelings, that must go out the window. Period.
We know.
Feelings lie. They fake.
No, I think it's very important for you to have those truth conversations. Y'all know, if anybody knows me, look, Maureen says, truth. We play no games. Because literally, I am like, I've been in a situation where I was talking to a dude, and he was like really cool. And I said, you know what, let's go about this in a way where we're literally openly truthful about everything.
For sure.
Absolutely everything. And it was so beneficial because when we got to the point of like, oh, we just getting to know each other and we're both not looking for a relationship, and then I started to catch a little feelings, and then I was like, hey, things are starting to feel a little different. Like, where you stand? Yeah. And now we're having an adult conversation about the fact that, okay, and then it was like,
about that action right there.
yeah, like, don't be afraid to have, and dudes, like, y'all kill me with this. Like, do not underestimate the power or patience of the woman that you're dealing with. do not take the option away from her to make the decision.
Give her more credit.
Right.
Yeah,
Give her more credit. Because a lot of times.
I'm with you though.
Yeah, a lot of times I feel like dudes don't think.
Give us some credit.
Yeah, they don't think like, oh,
she not gonna go for this.
Yeah, she not gonna go for it.
A lot of times they gonna go for it.
They gonna go for it. But what we're
Because
not gonna go for is the liar.
Yes.
That's what we're not gonna go for.
Don't make that assumption because you don't
that's
ever
being
know what
wrong.
a woman is looking for. For all you know, she might be looking for the same thing you looking for.
Right.
And not
You know
just
what I'm
that, we
saying?
ain't uncovered all of our flaws. I got stuff too. So
Right.
you might say
Right.
something, I'm like, boom, we relate on that because I'll be honest with you, I struggle too. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if you're not having those conversations, and just stop having premarital sex.
Yeah, that's the fix.
Now,
Everybody stop hunching. Nat the poop.
Period. Vote for me.
Everybody.
Vote for me on November 3rd. Look, vote for me on November 3rd. Thank you.
Dry genitals 2020.
2021.
This year's been a struggle. People still quarantined. I can't depend on nobody to do that.
Wow. Stop.
Ooh, Lord have mercy.
Stop having premarital.
Bags. Are y'all? No, like I'm
I mean,
not
on
saying
some real shit though, that would probably make life easier.
it would.
I mean, I'm like,
We still gonna find a
no,
way to
I'm
mess
both
with each
on
other.
this side and
done
that
it.
side with
We gonna
that.
we still gonna find a way to be in each other's head though. That's
But
just what it
we're gonna
is.
find a way to be in each other's head, but it's a lot harder to get in each other's head because now you're having to have those critical conversations.
No,
because when
I
we're
feel
around
it.
each other,
No.
it's not like,
And-
oh, you touch me,
yeah.
and I'm like, oh, we finna smash
Yeah.
the conversation.
And
Right.
that's one of,
me?
no, I feel you because that's one of the reasons I try to extend that period of like having sex with somebody that I like. Like if I like her, I'm
Yeah,
actually
you
trying
have
not
to
to sleep
extend it.
because I know I'm gonna be messed up.
And not just
Like
that,
I'm gonna
once
be
you put
like
that in your
distracted.
head,
I get distracted by box. Like
once
for
you
real,
got
I don't-
something so dope,
Yeah.
once you have no facts
I do.
though.
I do.
And
I know.
some women get
I'm just
distracted
speaking for
by dick.
me. I'm just speaking for me. Like I get distracted. I think I do like her. You want to go to the free?
Y'all think it's a game? Don't knock it till you try it. Y'all been out there smashing everybody. Stop smashing everybody.
Nah, I try to extend that period for real, so I can just have clear eyes as I'm trying to address what's in front of me. You know what I'm saying? If I like.
What's
her.
the worst that's gonna
Yeah.
happen? You actually learn something.
Yeah. If I don't like
you get a lot
Then
of
you
focus
break
with
up because she was gonna do that anyways, even if you
Right.
smashed her.
I was gonna say, do you know how much
So-
faster? I feel like people would get. No, I feel like people would get to the point of understanding if that person's for them or not much faster.
I think people would have
if you
more
won't
clarity.
smash.
Yes.
They would have more
Period.
clarity.
Yep.
We're speaking crazy though, because this is not gonna happen.
It's gonna happen.
It's not gonna happen.
This is
It ain't
2020,
happening.
guys.
You are phenomenal in so many ways.
It-
Nat.
2020.
Nah.
The poo.
Listen, anybody
Everybody-
that know me. No, this ain't no easy.
We talking
journey.
about anomalies here.
But
though. Like
nah,
people not really not.
nah.
seeing
It's
this
not, but
shit
it's
like
such
It
a-
ain't difficult.
But it's a rare thing
It's
now.
not difficult to
Unfortunately.
do, but it ain't happening.
that shit
Nah,
ain't happening,
but
bro.
that just comes. That,
That shit ain't happening.
that just comes down to a
That shit ain't
decision,
happening.
like to say.
I don't have to get locked
It's a
up.
real simple decision.
But I'm gonna get
I've done it for 3 years.
You done what for 3 years?
Have no sex.
What when you say years?
No. Just be clear.
Where is she?
Huh?
Where is she? And where was she?
Were
Was
you
she?
dating someone during those 3 years?
No, I didn't date anybody during those 3 years.
Well, then that's different.
3 years?
It's
Yeah.
easier to keep it to yourself when you ain't dating nobody.
Yeah.
3 years.
Yeah,
But
and
it's easy to keep it to
and that
yourself.
was by choice.
I
Which
know,
is a
but
good
like,
thing. I'm sure you
Yeah.
discovered a lot about yourself in them 3 years.
And yeah, like celibacy will definitely bring like, things to the forefront. You
I-
learn
I
about
worked
yourself.
a lot.
And I've always said, if a man, I believe this with everything in me. If a man can stop himself from satisfying that urge, that man can take over the whole world. Because at the end of
I
the
might
day,
as well start.
but I'm just saying, because at the end of the day,
Okay.
that is like you said when y'all at the earlier part of this conversation, y'all said as boys, the initial thought of relationships was sex.
yeah, for
So
sure.
if that's your initial foundation,
Yeah.
and you've
No,
now
it should
grown up
never
your
be
whole
foundation.
life,
It shouldn't be your foundation.
I'm just saying, like
Well,
it's the thing
like,
that introduced you to the
to
idea.
the
yeah,
idea of
yeah,
women
I get
and
So now you take that away.
You take that away, it's almost like it's like I don't even
Hey.
know.
That cloak is gone.
That's
Hey,
a hell of a
I mean,
ride,
It's
though.
like
you
starving
gotta,
yourself,
like-
putting a cupcake
That's a
in
hell
front
of
of
a
me and
run,
being
man.
like, I ain't gonna eat it.
3
though,
years,
because I
that's
know it's not good
impressive.
for me. And when I do eat it, it might feel good when I eat it. But when I go later,
Some
my
of that
stomach gonna be
toilet.
hurting. I'm gonna be on the toilet. I'm gonna bloat up.
Here we go.
I'm
Here
just
we go.
saying.
Shit and sprinkles.
Okay.
Oh Lord.
Okay.
Because you ain't got nothing else in your system
At all.
How you feel as a grown, how you
All right.
feel as a grown man pooping out sprinkles in the toilet?
All
bowl?
right.
Not good.
All right.
Not good.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Unicorn poop.
It's a cool visual that I have now, and I don't know how I'm gonna get rid of it. So,
Oh, wow.
Have you ever seen the Squatty Potty commercials? No, for real?
Nah.
I need all y'all to go
That's
look
how we
at
know.
it
That's how
later.
we
Yeah,
know
I've seen
child
it.
is little.
I've seen it.
Well,
Squatty
unicorn
potty. I'm about to
Yeah.
look it up.
That shit
Ice
works.
cream cone. It does work.
That shit does work.
I don't have one, but I use my trash
laxative?
can.
A
Don't
squatty
judge me.
potty.
A squatty potty.
What's a squatty potty?
It
It's-
makes sure that you're positioned properly so that when you use the restroom,
For
everything
human,
just
for
flows
human,
out.
for adults.
Yes.
Yeah.
It puts
It's a
your
little
legs up
stool.
here, basically.
Yeah, it's a little stool
I'm not
that
sitting
goes.
on the toilet, right?
No.
No.
None of us
No.
are. as
Nobody
humans.
is.
Yeah.
They-
Your
Nobody
back
is.
is hunched over.
Yeah,
Next time
so-
you use the bathroom, don't even buy a squatty potty yet. Just to prove it to yourself. Take your trash can, put your feet up on top of it.
Bro, a squatty potty is $20, bro.
Bro,
Amazon.
but in
Order
case
that
you
shit.
don't want to go to the store and you don't got one right now. Just go
My
try
feet
it.
should be up when I poo.
Yeah.
Think about when
Your
you're
body's
Y'all
supposed to
changing
be-
my
when you
life
get- when you
right
get-
now.
when
No,
you
your
labor,
body is supposed
yeah.
to
So you
be
just-
changed,
yeah.
like
Yeah.
But
the
even when
way
you're constipated-
humanly
I thought
that
y'all
we
was
are
just
set
joking.
up.
Nah,
No.
'cause, I
Like
mean,
the way that
think,
our
think
bodies
about,
are made
think
and the way
about
a
before there
toilet's
were
made.
toilets.
Because think about how most people sit on the toilet.
supposed to think
like
about
this.
before there was toilets.
Nah,
together.
so I mean,
What the hell? For the video, right? You had to get down like that.
Most people sit like that.
You had to get down like that.
Oh, outside.
No,
Yeah.
but on the toilet bowl, think about it. Most people lean forward. They don't even sit up straight.
Yep.
And so, like, this requires you to put your feet up so that your body's straight. So
I don't want my back on the
But
thing,
like
though.
to make sure everything is, it just
It's
comes out.
Wow.
yeah.
If you're pregnant,
Because that's a
take
labor
practice.
position. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a birthing position.
That's crazy.
I'm telling
It's great.
you, that's squatty potty.
It's wonderful.
You have one? You have
Huh?
40
You
minutes?
have one?
I don't have one now. I left it in California. I was supposed to buy one. I keep
Who's
saying
in
to buy one.
California?
I used to live in California.
Oh, this was years ago. This was new.
Yeah.
No.
So someone
No,
invented
this is old.
Oh.
Squatty
But I
potty.
need you to look up the commercial
Yeah.
because it's a unicorn.
So
pooping out.
we
Yeah.
can still buy it.
He poops out onto an ice cream cone, so they make it very
Yeah.
glamorous.
I'm
Yeah, that's
gonna.
terrible.
I gotta
Oh,
see
that's
this
nasty.
squatty potty commercial.
It's bomb. I'm telling you, next time put your feet on your chest and
Gr-
see what happens.
Y'all gonna have me fuck around and fall in the bathroom. I'm gonna have an awful story. I'm gonna have an awful story to tell. It's gonna be the worst thing. Oh God!
Hey,
Good Nancy. Like, it's gonna be a terrible story. It's
But-
gonna be terrible.
but they designed it nice because it slides right, around
Under
the
your
toilet.
toilet.
Yeah.
This is the thing they sell. They're selling this.
Yes.
thing.
Yes.
I've never.
Amazon.
heard of
It's
this
leveled
before,
perfectly.
ever.
What color is it? I keep picturing
White.
rainbow.
They
Oh,
have gray
okay.
ones too, I think, right?
I've only seen the white ones.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
She's been pooping wrong.
I want
my
a
whole
black
life.
one.
Your whole life.
I want
Whole
Yeah.
life been pooping wrong.
Yeah,
Crazy.
one of my boys from Cuba said, yeah, that's how he does. Like right now, like no bullshit. Talk to him. Like he goes on the toilet. Nah, he squats on the toilet, bro.
He puts his
No,
feet
his
on
feet-
the seat.
his
Once I
feet
learned
is on
about
the seat.
Squatty potty,
Yeah.
No, once I learned about it, when my trash can ain't there. Period.
Huh?
You'll change your life.
That's crazy.
Sorry, guys, if you weren't looking
Might
for
as
that
well
topic
get-
of
Yeah,
conversation.
yeah.
Yeah, and this is what
Side-
happens on
side
this
note. Now-
podcast, man.
And that's what happens when you're dating and comfortable.
Very
With the
true.
person you're dating.
It's a lot of
Get
some
Taco
you
Bell
know,
and find out what's
part of the
Don't do
conversations.
Taco Bell. You know I love Taco Bell.
Yeah.
Find
So
out. Immediate bathroom at the
Some
Taco
Chinese
Bell.
food.
That too.
I'm pretty sure.
General Tso's chicken. Go ahead.
Facts.
I'm pretty sure all y'all seen that the video that went viral between the man and his wife.
I feel like
Who?
you're doing this on purpose
Who?
at this point.
Who?
At this point, he's doing this on purpose.
Not,
Okay, go ahead, Vito. Go,
this,
go.
Late.
this
She
probably
don't
could
be
be the
late.
last one. This probably could be the last topic, right? Is a viral conversation that went on about a guy talking about him being pressured into marriage and about
Oh, you're talking about DeVale.
Right.
And yes.
yes, and we could springboard that
Dang, I
into
can't think of his
polygamy.
wife's name.
Oh, DeVal and Kadeem.
Kadeem.
Yeah.
I love them.
DeVal and
The
Kadeem.
Ellises.
They have a show together, and
They,
on the show they were talking about.
Oh, the black couple.
Yeah.
The
The
Yes,
millennial.
I sent you that.
The video.
Yeah.
I sent you that.
You sent me that. Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. Either way, we talked about this.
So yeah, so he was talking about like
He was pressured,
he was pressured
and most men are pressured.
into
I
marriage.
ain't, no, I felt Kadeem on that argument though. I ain't. Go ahead.
Right?
Go ahead.
Because
Talk about
he
it.
was like, had he known that marriage wouldn't have been how he thought, like if she feels pressured into having sex and stuff like that, things wouldn't have been the way that they are. And he said that she pressured him by, hey, we ain't gonna have sex until I got a ring,
Oh,
And-
okay.
He's like, why do women try to push for a man to be?
Why do you want to
monogamous.
press a man to marry you, but then you feel like doing what's required in that marriage is a chore?
Like sex.
So he's like,
having
right.
sex
So I
with
can't
him. That's what the
cheat. I
topic
can't
was.
cheat, but you don't want to
But
give
you
me
pressured
sex.
me to
But
marry.
you don't
Right.
want to give me sex.
And
so you want me to
she
be
was
poly-
like,
you want me to be
I didn't pressure you.
monogamous.
We had an adult conversation. I told you what my standards were or what I wanted.
said back
And if
then-
you wanted to be with me, then you was either going to do that or you wasn't. And you was going to go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But he basically said he felt like, okay, well,
pressure.
but in a way that's pressure because basically you're telling me if I want
There
to
was
keep
no
on
ultimatum,
doing what
though.
we doing, then I
Yeah.
gotta step it up or
Yeah.
walk away. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
He should have
But-
walked away.
Well, I'm
that's-
sure that like all these
Bleep,
years
bleep,
and their
bleep,
3
bleep.
kids later, they may not, but
Yeah.
Ultimately,
I
I-
was actually excited to see them have that conversation so candidly.
yeah, because
dope.
it's cool to see 2 married people because this is stuff that really happens. You know what I'm saying? And even in relationships before you get married, like, okay, your sex drives don't match, but you get married. Like she was like, he chases her like around the house,
That's why
like
we
he
weren't
wants
supposed to be
stuff
having
all the
premarital
time.
sex, 'cause I don't know what I'm missing if I ain't never had it.
Don't have a
But what if
Charlotte
you- but what if you
situation.
get
But I'm saying,
married
if I
and
was
you
a
get
virgin-
it
But
and
that'd
then
be
it
an
sucks?
awful
No, I'm saying
surprise,
if I
though,
was
right?
a virgin and you're a virgin, we don't know what that is.
We could
You
still
don't know
have
what
crazy
sucks.
different
Right,
sex
we
drives.
don't know. We don't
But
know
we
what
could-
sex
but
is.
we
don't
could
know what
still
sex
have
is, and
crazy
now we
different-
spend our whole marriage
we
trying
could
to
have-
figure out each other.
But we could still have crazy different sex drives, though. We could,
But-
even if we was both virgins.
So do you think it's okay to marry somebody
sex
or be
drives,
in a
yeah.
monogamous
Yeah.
relationship with somebody
Wouldn't that be
whose
awful?
sex drive doesn't
We're
match
both virgins
yours?
and we got married
But
and we
I feel
have
like you
different
can
sex
never
drives.
necessarily have the exact same sex drive for the rest of your life as your spouse. Y'all might go in there like rabbits, and then guess what? She might go through a phase of life where things aren't going well. She might have kids, and maybe she doesn't feel as attractive or
Menopause
whatever the case may
happens,
be.
yeah.
Now she doesn't feel that way. Now she's trying to find herself. She's trying to get fit again, and that's a time. That's like
Because
a
that's
year and a half.
emotional.
I'm not
too.
getting none that whole time.
No, that's not saying
You
you're not
getting
none,
some, but you just
you're
not
the
getting
way
what you
were
was used to
to.
getting it, you know?
So that's why I say like the sex thing when you eliminate
You
it
gotta
up
grow
front,
with the situation.
Yeah, when you eliminate it up front, when the time comes that something
gonna
might
make it.
happen and y'all can't have it, you ain't tripping as much because you like, you know what, babe, we did all this already without sex.
You gotta grow with the situation.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, I think there's just conversations you need to have. Like, hey, if it's something going on and you don't want to have sex, like, first off,
Be honest.
I think that sometimes,
Babe, you a little too hype for me.
sometimes, because it goes both
ain't
ways,
that
right?
hype for me.
You know, they say as men get older, the sex drive drops off, right?
They
Don't
say
know
that
how
about
true it
women
is.
too, though, don't they?
No, I thought
No,
women,
as we
they
get older, ours
I
actually
think-
Mine got better in my
increases.
30s. but-
Your 30s and 40s are like the best time as a
Yeah,
woman,
yeah, this year, like,
Whereas,
but not if you're
30
single.
this year.
Whereas-
Welcome. But I'm also practicing abstinence.
That's lovely.
Oh, well then when you start again, you'll feel it.
Girl, you don't want,
Welcome.
you don't want it all the
I
time,
ain't
especially
saying
if it's
I
good.
ain't feeling it. I
okay.
just said I'm
Yo,
abstinent.
yeah. So I just think that's like conversations to have. You sit down and say, hey, look, I want to have sex. You may not want to right now. There's some compromise that got to be had because it may come a time in which
But
it's split.
then that was the thing because then it's like, and I wish I remember what episode because I only listened to their podcast for like the first season. But then it's that too because then it's like, okay, so now, all right, so we got to compromise. So now we gonna have sex. But I'm not finna be doing all that you want me to be doing, and now you
Flipping.
mad and feel like it's a chore for me because I'm just, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, do you want it or don't you?
What position was that?
No, I'm just like, because you're like, I couldn't do much. That was the rollover
No.
side,
Yeah.
but I can't roll over because boo
Yeah,
right
she
here.
had
So,
my back. She
but
had
you
my
know, like,
She was looking out for
I
me.
definitely looked and said, I don't know what position.
nah, like,
I was
maybe
curious, though.
saying they don't want the
Now
lazy
we're
booty.
stopping in
You
the
don't
middle
want
of
the
the
lazy
conversation.
booty, right? You don't
sorry,
you don't
I'm
want the
sorry.
lazy booty. You don't want your girl to just roll over and feel like she just giving it to you because you want it. But
Because that's what you're supposed
so
to do.
so you want her to not only compromise and give it to you when you want it so that you don't feel a need to step out, which is asinine, by the way. But anyways,
Yeah,
but
I
not
ain't like that part of
not-
it. That don't make sense. 'cause
but
I
you want
just-
her to do that, but then you also want her to be like all
Just
in and
a
happy and
jump
cheery like she
So it's like either I step out or you need to be a cheerleader every day. And
every
jump on the
time
knee every
and
time.
jump on
So-
the knee happily
Hurrah, hurrah,
whenever
hurrah.
I want you to.
So this,
I ain't no,
touch.
I ain't no cheater like that. I'm just
this is
gonna
where
be.
I think
Turkey.
people become selfish in relationships.
They do.
People are selfish,
Because-
period.
They
Be-
do.
No, yeah,
Right.
they are selfish. Period. But what I mean is that
It's for real.
like how you just said, oh, you know, I tired. You want me to do all this, right? Like
Just
that
compromise.
whole explanation is thinking about herself. Now also him thinking about himself because he want to bust him
Right,
himself,
right.
Because
So-
he's still pressing the issue
Right,
after her being
right.
like,
So
I'm tired.
it was
it ain't gonna be good, babe.
somebody said one time before, like, if you want a good marriage, don't care about yourself. Take care of the needs of your partner.
Period.
Like, you make sure her needs are good. She has there's all of
There's
the
no
things
reason
that.
for me to
What's
not
inside of
reciprocate
her will
that.
automatically
Right. So
wanna
she
take
has
care of
nothing now to take care of for herself.
Oh my
Right.
God.
So if
My
all of
focus is
all of
on
her
you.
chores, weight, whatever it is she needed to get done is already taken care of, now she has time to focus on you, and then she will take care of the needs of you.
Period.
You know, of whatever weight is on your shoulders, she take those off.
And that is
And
the
as
both
long as
being
you're
in
selfless-
100%.
right.
Yes.
As long
And
as you're
that
selfless
is-
with each other, then the reciprocation and stuff won't be
And
an
bump a
issue.
It won't even be an
marriage outside
issue.
of sex in a relationship, it's the same way. If I'm focused on your best everything, and you're focused on
Now
my
my best everything.
I don't gotta focus on me, and you ain't gotta focus on you, unless of course your personal stuff that you're dealing with.
Yeah.
But like, if I can carry you and you can carry me, and we can communicate when we can't
Then
carry
we be
each other
levitating.
anymore,
Yeah.
if we
Wait,
can have
say
that
we
conversation, like, babe,
levitate.
you getting a little heavy. And then I'd be like, all right, but I got you. Like, okay, thanks for letting me know, instead of just tapping out on me. You know what I'm saying?
That's a unicorn of a situation.
But the key there was being selfless,
I
though,
got it.
right?
Yeah, it's
And
being
people are
selfless.
so selfish.
It is. It is
People
true.
are just in general, just no particular.
Yeah,
just
people are selfish.
You know
It's-
what I'm
it's-
saying? So
Which I think is
trying to
cool.
be
I
able
think
to
being
find
selfish
that
is okay. Being
level.
self-centered is the problem.
if somebody's super selfish, how can you ever
You're
expect
self-centered
them
at that
to
point.
find
You're not
some way to
super
be
selfish.
selfless for you when they only concerned?
Be-
But I think there's a time to be selfish. I think there's a difference, right? I have a friend that told me this years and years ago. He was like, being selfish is cool because you're a little bit about yourself. Like, you know, you'd be like, I'm hungry-ish, I'm sleepy-ish. Like, think of it that way. Then when you're self-centered, that means you want everything to revolve around you. I feel like when people try to say there's levels of selfishness, you've just gone from selfish to self-centered
Call me the sun.
at that point.
Everything revolves around me.
Right. We know, we heard you. We heard you, head of household. We heard you.
I'm
We
just
heard you.
saying, you should be a little selfish because if you're not, then you leave yourself open to, unfortunately.
No, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not asking you to be a saint. Like I'm just.
I think once you get married, you
everybody got
gotta-
some sort of self-preservation about themselves.
But that's what I think of selfishness
yeah.
as self-preservation. I don't think
Nah,
of it.
everybody.
Yeah.
I think everybody got that.
So,
but-
so
Go.
complete side note, right? I mean, because you
Because
said
we
be-
already here.
Dang.
Go,
you can just
you
get
done-
up. You want to come this
you,
way?
You
you
done
could
forgot
if
it.
you want.
You know,
But-
D don't know what he doing,
but-
bro.
But I mean,
She ain't
you
wanna
was
go.
just you were just saying, being, selfish is just being a little bit about yourself, right? So
That's how I like to think of it.
so
I'm not saying that's the real definition.
so
Yeah,
no,
gotcha.
if that's how you look at it, so I just gotta ask if being
Oh, here we go.
being blackish, that's just a little bit black.
Yep, because I'm blackish.
I'm blackish too.
And I grew up being told I was blackish.
I'm not. I'm black.
So I ain't making
Black
this
as
up.
hell.
Everybody
So.
on here that went to school with me will tell you right now, I
Nah.
was never
Nah,
black. I was always blackish and never black enough.
Oh my god.
but for real, I do have one question. Why is it women don't want to allow men to have time to themselves? And say it like
We're
this,
saying,
'cause
are we speaking for all women?
You asking
Huh?
the wrong woman. 'cause
I'm talking when
You need
and I
to
see it a
have
lot when you
grace.
get into relationships, right? When women see men doing something that they enjoy,
do it.
it seems like they want to join them in that because they see them enjoying it so much.
I don't think it's about that.
It's not that. Like
wanna enjoy
she
it.
wants to step in and enjoy it with or take it from you because
It's not that.
it's if a woman is doing that, it's very likely that the reason she's doing that is because she loves you. She wants to engage herself in something that you enjoy. You know what I'm saying? So that like
All the
I
time.
learned every damn sport. I don't watch baseball. I don't watch all kind of stuff because the relationship I was in, the man loved sports. We watched every sport, and then like after a few years, I was just like, I don't really enjoy this. I was doing it because he enjoyed it, but I would like to step away and not. So I think it is healthy for y'all to have y'all own stuff, just like it is for us. But
Right.
when your woman is trying to engage herself in your activities, fellas, it's not because she don't want you to have nothing for yourself. It's because she wants to engage and do something with you that you enjoy. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't want her to and you want to do it by yourself, be a
say
big
it.
boy and have that conversation.
Yeah.
That's
You know what I'm saying?
That's where
Yes.
we fall short
Yes.
right there.
It's
I
not
think.
talking about it.
It's not doing that part.
Because, again, you don't give her
honestly,
credit.
If we kicking it and you want to come do some cool stuff with me or some stuff that I like that I think is cool, I really don't care because I like you. To be real with you, but I still
Right.
want the option to be able to not do it without I don't have to.
And
I don't want to feel
Right.
obligated
Not feel
now.
bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You about to go-
But we fall short on having that
Yes.
part because that's uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And
right?
I think a lot of times the reason why women do that is one or two reasons. One, when we initially started hanging
Yep.
out, we was doing
Everything
everything
together.
We was trying to get
Yeah.
that box, bitch.
Exactly.
But that's the
But
truth.
that's facts.
That's
we
the
were
truth.
either
That's
doing everything
facts.
together, or
Yeah.
when we started off,
Yeah,
we weren't
yeah.
doing everything together because we didn't have the time.
And I
now
want
we
that
have
quality
the time,
time,
And we
now
want
wanna
to
be
spend
around.
But a
that
lot
with
of times
you.
it's exactly what you said, that first scenario.
'Cause
In
I've
the
been
beginning,
there.
we was all doing all this
Yeah.
stuff together.
Now you
'cause I ain't-
switching up?
'cause I ain't
Now
getting
you
that.
done
talking about
got
you finna go to a party
comfortable.
without
And now I'm getting some on a regular basis. You feel me?
Right,
It's like,
and now
damn,
you comfortable.
trying
You
to
going
come-
to our restaurant?
You trying to come to
without me?
Headlights tonight? Like, you know.
Hello. Hello.
No facts. Oh, you going out with your
Yeah.
Oh, headlights
Yeah,
is open
exactly.
again?
Exactly.
Only your-
You feel me?
Like, your boys
But
not
but we don't
Right.
have that second part of the conversation. That's just really what it is. That part get
And
lost
it's
in the
so
sauce
simple. Like,
Yeah, it
like
is,
really,
though.
like, babe, you know,
It
I
is.
know that you like doing this with me, or I know we was doing this together in the beginning, but you know, we a lot more solid now. We doing whatever. Like, you could do your own thing. Let me do my
Yeah,
own
yeah.
thing. Like, it's not
Yeah,
that hard. Y'all really don't give us as men.
We'll
Y'all
give you no
don't
credit.
give
We'll
us
give you no
credit.
credit. We'll
Like,
give you no
it's like,
credit.
We be down.
oh,
We need y'all to
she's
say
like,
Yeah.
just say
We'll
something.
give him no credit. I give
No,
you.
but it's not
And then
just
set
that
up some
though.
time for us to do something again.
Yeah, but
Because I still need that time.
Follow
yeah,
up.
It's not just that though. It'll be like it's happened to me before. Whereas
Yeah.
Clearly.
she, yeah, she is.
Tell us,
No, no, no.
Tyrone.
This a little different. But like I be she's in the room doing whatever it is she doing. I have no clue. Right? I'm in the front room chilling.
You said
Watching
French
TV.
room?
Front room.
Oh.
You know what, Korean?
The sala,
The
the living
French
room,
room.
you
I was like,
know.
what?
Front room. It's one word. Right? So I decided to turn on the game, put on the headset, playing some games with some of my boys.
Oh, she got mad.
Soon as that happens, comes into the front room and decides to have a conversation. And then it's like,
Like,
okay,
you had to have, like, you had headphones
yeah, I
on.
had
or
headphones
whatever.
on. Yeah, so take it off. Hey, what's up?
Mm-hmm.
And it's not like a short, quick question being asked. It's like a full blown ass 20-minute conversation.
Did you at any point did you say, "Hey, I'm playing the game"? Or-
Multiple times.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
So
then,
it and I don't know. Sometimes
That's respect
it just
thing,
seems
too, though.
it seems like
Right.
Yeah.
it's I'm doing whatever I'm doing. Oh, he's enjoying himself. Nah, this shit gotta cut out. No more.
That's not what's going on in our
No,
It
I'm
seems
just
like
saying
that.
that's how it's
That's how-
perceived.
that's how you
yeah,
saw
it
perceived.
seems
Yeah.
like
Right.
that, but it's not. And in that case,
Yeah.
like, that was just rude. Like,
That's-
honestly,
Yeah, that
she
shit
should've-
is rude,
She
right?
should have let you
That's
continue
rude.
your game. Like, that was just rude.
Yeah.
And she was either starving for some type of attention because she was
Yeah.
okay before you got on the game with y'all
Right.
being in separate rooms. But
Yeah.
now your attention is
She was
diverted.
literally just
and
being
so,
rude to you for
But
real.
but it
bro.
was
it's a respect.
the
thing
thing
right
is
there.
I spoke with some friend and they say same shit happens to them,
Yeah.
and I just was
It's
like,
rude all the way
so I'm
around.
saying, so this is just a woman thing, like, you know, and so the same couple
I
Cadell,
mean, you know, we be,
that's his name.
I don't do gamers, so.
yeah, me either. So that's
Hold on.
That's what it is.
That's my quirky. Y'all didn't get back
Hold on.
and get around to me with
Hold on,
that. That
there's
was
a
my-
difference
my
between a
quirky.
gamer and a person that plays video games. Big difference.
Oh, okay. Well, if you play video games, I no.
We just talking about.
Well,
this thing
gamers
earlier.
get money to play games, don't they?
Fact.
And
Thank you.
Some of them.
so that I'd be okay with.
Thank
But if you're just sitting
We
at
can-
home
we can
playing
say that,
video
yeah.
games, then yeah, we got an
Yeah.
issue maybe.
I
try
tried
to
that. Didn't work.
I purposely try to teach any girl I'm chilling with how to play poker because I know I'm gonna be playing poker.
Oh
And she
Lord.
might want to come along. You know what I'm saying? But I can
That's a
also.
good bonding moment
But I
for
can
y'all.
right. I can also say, hey, I'm gonna go play by myself. Like I don't have no problem saying that at all. Like I'm
At
gonna go-
all.
Like,
But at all.
yeah.
Because I ain't never been to play
And I
poker.
think it just depends on the woman because, you know, we can't generalize. I know we do, you know, just like we be like, you men and us women, whatever. But, like,
Yeah.
it just depends on the woman. Me, personally, I like to have my own time and my own space.
Yeah,
and I
for
didn't even
sure.
know this until I got out of a relationship. I thought while I was, I thought it because while I was in the relationship, I'm like, I can't go anywhere in this house, like, and be alone. You know what I'm saying? But
So crazy.
once...
She shed.
Right,
So
right,
crazy,
exactly.
bro.
I ain't had one of them yet. I don't got one. But but yeah, so like it just depends on the person because, you know, I like to have my space. I like to have my free time. So I'm gonna
Yeah.
give you that. You know what I'm saying? If you're like, oh, like,
I
babe,
appreciate
I'm on
that,
the
too.
game or I'm whatever, I'm like, that's cool.
I
I'm
appreciate
finna go
that.
do me.
'Cause I definitely just like
About to
some
go,
me
you know?
time where I don't gotta do
Chico.
nothing.
Yeah.
Chico fellas, just plan stuff and have something consistent planned. If we got a date night and I know date night is coming,
I'm not
and I
gonna
don't
stress
see
you.
whatever, I'm cool
Yeah.
with that. Because guess what?
Yeah.
I know for a fact on this day at this
Yeah, we
time,
gonna
we
see
got
each other.
designated
Yeah,
time,
yeah.
and I'm cool with that.
I
So if
rock
we want
with
to
that.
resolve that whole being up in each other's face all the time stuff, Create intentional time together.
And don't.
Alrighty.
And don't ask somebody to hang out, and then when the day comes, they never hear from you. No, they never hear from you.
Oh, you
so then when they
you
text
ghost
you,
them.
now you asking them, oh, so what did you have in mind? No, bitch, you asked me out.
Okay.
What do you have in mind? You need to plan that.
So bad.
Oh. Okay. Glad you
Sorry,
said that.
sorry, I had to get that one off my chest.
That's fine.
Bye.
I love y'all. I'm getting text messages.
Just because we already talked about,
She like,
who
look, I
pays on the
tried. I
first
was there
date?
for as long
Should-
as I could. Now they
last
chasing
question.
me down.
Last question.
That's the last one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Should
Good.
should a woman pay on the first date if she was the one? Yeah.
No.
Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
all
Run
right.
it back. I heard
Should-
a woman ask you.
Should she
No,
pay?
that's awesome. That's
Which-
awesome that there's
which-
differing
which date
opinions
is
on
this?
that.
No, for
Huh?
The
Yeah.
first date.
First date.
Why is a woman asking me out?
It don't matter
Right.
why.
But that's my point. If she asked you,
Maybe
No,
because she walked
subsequent
past you.
subsequent dates. I'm sure all y'all would say, "Hey, if you ask him out, y'all would pay, right?"
It's
Yes.
the first date and she
Right.
asked.
Like,
Yeah,
yes.
like
Like, if I'm
subsequent
like,
date.
hey,
I
babe,
gotta
let's
be
go
real
do
with
this.
you.
I want to
I
take you
feel
here.
like she should
You know,
pay
whatever.
first date. I
But-
hate to be like that,
She
but
asked.
because she asked me.
Nah.
Okay.
I feel like she should
It
pay for
depends
this
on- we
date.
had this
You
conversation.
can't ask.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
we did
depends
before.
on
Kiana,
how
you
she
know I
asked.
rock with you too.
Nah,
You
I
can't
rock with
ask
you.
me to go somewhere and then be like, pull out your wallet.
But you know what I think? You know what I think? I feel that way because I don't pursue first dates. I would never ask a dude out on a
Yeah,
first date.
that's
I
what
would
I'm saying.
But
never.
if you did, you would assume that you were paying.
But if I did, I would assume that I'm paying.
It's not-
But
it's
I'm not
crazy.
gonna ask you on a
Right.
first
I
date.
get what you're saying.
So I say
can't
no.
I can't imagine a
So then
situation
we're
where
on
a
the
girl
same page.
asks
And if
you.
I offer you and if I ask
I
you out on a
invite
date
you
and I invite
out.
you,
Bruh,
I don't
yeah,
have no problem. But I don't know. I just wouldn't do that on the
But
first
if
date.
I
So that's why I'm like,
Yeah.
no.
strategically, like, hey, what you doing this weekend? Did you want to do something?
Yeah, nah, don't get sneaky.
Right.
Sneaky ass.
That's not a
Nah,
direct
don't get
ask of a
sneaky.
date.
That's how you word it.
And then you be like, what you had in mind? I don't know. You think of something. Now it's on you.
Now all of a sudden I done got Jedi
And
mind
I don't
tricked.
know. Like,
I done got Jedi mind
is
tricked
it
and took
wrong
one
though?
on this
I don't
date.
know. I feel like I don't know because again,
You asked
like
me on a date, you gotta pay for
sequentially,
that
any
shit.
other day, if I ask y'all, sure. Like I do believe
Yeah.
that both people can pay whatever.
Yeah,
But I
yeah.
don't know. I just feel like the first date, like.
Yeah.
No,
That's why I
just
say I
feel
can't-
like
I can't picture
there's
a
no
situation
reason,
where
and even if
a girl
like
asks
I
me
don't
out for
know,
the first
I guess
date.
because I wouldn't, I
But
have
if it
never
happens-
asked
I've
the
always-
first date.
Because what if it's something like, okay,
But I
for
feel like
example,
you should
what if
still
it's a
offer,
date?
even if I asked you,
Like,
and
what
it's the
if
first
I'll
date.
pump fake you.
No, I don't want to pump fake. I want you to offer.
Yeah,
but
like,
I'm probably gonna
I've
let you.
always been the
You
one
know?
that's
I
like-
myself asking you on a first date to
Right.
go to a restaurant, but like, let's say we talking, we having a conversation, and I find out you like a certain artist or whatever, and I'm like, oh, I'm already planning.
I got
on
the
going to this
tickets,
concert.
yeah.
Like, so what's up? You trying to go?
I got the ticket you drive or
you
something
invite
like
me
that.
or whatever, I expect. Yeah, I would expect. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I
and
do
look
feel-
again. I you know, I just
I just
but
ain't asking you
yeah,
to go
you
restaurant.
should. You asked me.
Right.
That's crazy. You
Nah, I
asked
feel
me.
you. I guess the reason that I couldn't
Yeah.
even find that is because I'm like, nah, like I'm not asking you on a first.
Yeah, you
I'm just
asked me.
very like, I feel like y'all men as men, it is literally in your genetic code
To chase.
to chase what you want. Like, so
Yeah.
if you like, if we vibing and I'm throwing it out, like, ask. But I'm not gonna ask you.
Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
Okay. And
Hey,
I-
brakes.
as a man.
Real quick, brakes. That's how you do it at the parking lot when you're at the gas station. You sit there. Hey, brakes, real quick, brakes. Hey,
Brakes.
brakes, real quick.
Red,
Hey,
red, hey, red.
hey, brakes. Excuse me,
Red,
excuse me,
red.
excuse me, excuse me,
Hey,
excuse me.
hey,
Oh, yeah, real
Or they be
quick.
like, hey, who?
And-
Who?
Yeah, whatever it is.
what?
oh.
And just to finish the other side of it, as a man, do you
Yeah.
even try to pay?
In that scenario,
Yeah.
You was
He
probably
already
wouldn't
said
even pump
no.
fake. I'm not going to pump fake.
You would pay
He
for
said
it.
no.
Huh?
He said she asked him.
She asked me.
paying.
Facts.
She asked me.
ain't-
I'm not going
So
to.
you
I'm
ain't
gonna be
even
real
gonna
with you.
try
I ain't
or
even pump
pretend.
because it ain't in me to pretend. If I pull
Right.
my shit, I'm gonna pull my shit out for real.
Yeah.
Like
Right.
I ain't gonna even pump fake you. You asked me, so I expect you to pay.
Right.
No, I mean,
shit.
not even the pump fake. Like, would you try to pay?
No,
Bet.
no,
I'm with you on that.
no.
I believe
And I'm gonna eat.
I
I'm
mean,
gonna
it's-
eat just like I would expect you to eat too. Cause if I take you
don't
some,
know how I'm
if
gonna eat 'cause it's our first date.
because if I take you, if I take you
I want a
somewhere,
burger.
whatever's on the menu is
No,
dead
you know
ass
what
in
the
play.
rule is.
It's in
the
play.
person that's paying, you watch what they order and you go off that budget. Period.
I really don't be.
I do that.
I heard girls do that, but I really.
That is so
I've-
cute.
I've
Like
had
I
to
order what
remind
I
people
want.
to
I'm
be like,
fucking
"Hey, get what
hungry,
you
and
want."
you
Get
invited
what
me
you
out to
One
eat.
way.
Cause I brought you here because we
Because
can
if
eat
he
here.
says, hey, you know what? I feel like nowadays men have to say get whatever you want because they're like it's
No, but I've
hesitancy.
had guys.
You can
Why-
sense it in a way. You can sense the hesitance.
Why should that be even a
Because when people
statement?
ask you what you're getting, they're trying to understand like what's the budget
Yeah.
without talking money.
Nah, but we wouldn't have came here if I couldn't afford this.
But
So that's why I be
some
trying to.
people do.
I
Some people
subtly
stand up for
like,
that
cause
shit.
sometimes you can just feel it. You can sense the like a little bit of hesitation. So just real quick, when somebody, hey, yeah, we gonna get a couple drinks. Hey, you just get whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? Like
That's
just
what I'm saying. You
yeah.
have to do that though.
yeah, cause you can sometimes you can sense
That's
the hesitation.
cool.
Because some
Cause
people
they
do
looking
say
at it and they
violence
like
is
Yeah,
they like this
right.
restaurant a la carte. Oh my god, no, we came here for a reason.
But that don't mean my thing is it don't
Nah.
mean anything because you got people who like they don't eat there on a regular, but they want to impress you, so they save up, they save their little money, they in their mind say, all
They
right,
save their coins.
Alright.
They want to do something
I ain't doing
special.
no type of embarrassing.
But
Yeah, I'm not playing.
I've
the
had
game.
somebody
I
If
wouldn't
I
wanna do
can't
that.
eat here, we didn't come here. if I can't afford for us to eat whatever we want to eat here, we can't come. I didn't bring you. That's what I'm saying. I'm not pump faking with you.
Yeah.
If my
Facts.
budget is on that if we got to go to Olive Garden, then we went to Olive Garden.
Yeah.
That's where we went. If we got to go to Olive Garden, we went to Olive Garden. If we can go to Del Frisco's, we at Del Frisco's.
Period, 'cause that's
You know what I'm
we
saying?
do.
You feel
So-
me? I didn't bring you here. I wasn't putting on.
Childish.
I
Yeah.
went wherever my pockets was cool. Trust me.
No,
But
right.
I'm not gonna play myself. I'm just
Right.
never gonna
Yeah.
do that.
But
Right.
definitely there's
Not for nobody.
honesty's the
No.
best.
System
Honesty's the
Never
best
gonna play
policy.
myself.
So I
Yeah.
feel you. Like if
Yeah.
if we can't eat whatever, then we shouldn't go
We
there.
won't- we
Or
won't be
if there's an issue or whatever, I like that little idea where you're like, oh, don't worry about it, just get whatever,
Yeah,
because you know that
you
is
can
nice.
sense it.
And I like. I just got back into dating, honestly,
Yeah,
but like
yeah.
the couple of dates I've been on, that's been a thought in my mind,
Yeah.
even though I still ordered what I want, but I
Yeah.
thought in my mind, like, well, shit, I wonder if this is going to be a problem. Cause
I just order what I know I can afford. That way, if he switch it up, I know I got it.
That's
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I just order how
no,
I.
always order based
how
off my
I-
budget,
Yeah.
so, like, what
Yeah,
I know I
that's
can
what I
afford.
do.
Yeah,
That's
so
so
that
crazy.
way, right.
We wouldn't be here. We couldn't eat here. Trust me. And it got
But
nothing to do.
everybody
It got nothing to
ain't
do
that,
with you.
unfortunately.
I'm not finna play me.
Right, right.
I'm not finna play myself.
But these fuckboys out
ever.
here do. They
Yes,
play
you do.
themselves
do.
all the time.
No, hey, no, but no flex.
They play
That's
themselves.
crazy. I'm not finna play myself.
Did y'all see that
Never.
thread with the dudes asking
Never.
girls for money, like through text?
did
and stuff? I
see
was
that.
like, is this
Did y'all see this?
Yeah,
for
he
real?
was
It was a bunch of different
Different
A bunch
guys.
of different ones.
And I'm gonna
no,
be real with you.
Fill me in,
Okay.
because I didn't.
I'm gonna be real. So it's a bunch of different screenshots.
This one was me.
Bunch of different screenshots where guys was asking girls they hadn't really been talking to for like money. It wasn't a bunch of money. It was $20, $30, but still, it was clear the guys like they were just asking these girls for money.
And
Like,
they were giving
Like
it
for
to them?
food.
in
No.
some cases, yeah, but in some cases,
But
no.
like
And
for
a couple
food
of girls,
and
because
like,
a couple of cases, the dude was asking for money
again,
Yeah.
yes.
And
yeah.
I was like, what they do this at, fool?
for
Like,
food, and
it
then
was no, it wasn't even on no
weed.
like,
For
like
food.
slick. It was on some like direct.
Yeah,
I'm
like,
a,
please.
lame
Yeah.
dude, don't-
Yeah.
not no
and I was
but there was
really
one
in
dude,
shock. Like,
act like text like he was gonna kill himself if she didn't like, oh, it's okay, I'll just die out here. And she was like,
Well,
I offered to get you DoorDash, but he
Some-
wanted the money.
sometimes you gotta die.
Like,
Stuff
for
like
real.
that.
For real.
Don't let these cats play y'all like that, man. And on that note,
Bye,
and on that
I
note,
love y'all. Y'all continue this. Keep it happening. I hate that I gotta do.
We'll do it. We're gonna do it again. We're gonna
let
have
them know where they can find
Yes.
us.
Yeah, we-
Find me on Instagram @__ Natty by Nature NATIBYNATURE. Check me out or follow me on my business page @The Lasting Bite because I be coming out.
the
with
lasting
these
bite.
Yeah,
Not really. I'm not gonna be play with it. Y'all gonna have to pay your bucks and come to these experiences.
yeah. We trying to do that though.
Yes,
So
we
make
trying
sure
to
you
do
know
that
we
for
can do
sure.
Bang it.
All
Super
right.
Yeah. Go tend to your business.
Y'all should have been to a
Right.
long time ago.
Tell
Watch
us.
y'all, watch y'all right now. I'm be mad at y'all.
We leaving for like 10 minutes. We leaving.
Yeah, walk out there and they could tell you, say, hey, you ain't gotta come no more. Watch, find out.
Later.
Bye.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I no pump
You
faking.
you're not paying, right?
No, why?
Exactly.
Dito never fucking
'Cause you
pay. Dito
asked
ain't never
me.
paid for me ever.
We ain't never been on no date.
Right.
It don't matter.
I know something. I
Don't
know something
matter.
here.
We friends. I'm a girl.
My dog say what?
Clever has paid for me before.
Oh no, she don't pull her wallet out and shit around. But that's because we cool though.
I thought
That's 'cause
Tito
we
and I
cool.
were cool.
No,
though.
but everybody got different. You
I know, I'm
know,
just
they got
kidding, I'm
different
kidding.
ways they operate. Like if I rock with you, like I do not want to date you, Dito. I promise. But if we hanging out, but if we hanging out,
false.
If we hanging out, I'll put
False.
I'm like, Dito, man, come
I pay
swing
the
by my
Earls.
bar.
When did you pay Earl?
Oh my Lord, really?
Look at that.
I'm like, when did
But
we
I'm
go to
saying,
Earl's?
like, if we hanging out, I'm gonna be like, nah, you good? Like, I ain't tripping.
No, I'm just
Yeah.
kidding. I don't really care about that. I'm just messing
Yeah.
with you.
Nah, there's no reason in that scenario I would pay.
Nah,
Yeah.
I'm not paying.
What do
I
you
ain't
think?
even paying.
No,
And
Dito-
granted, it's a wild scenario. Ain't no, I'm not finna be in a
There's no
situation
reason
where a
to.
girl asking me out on the first. Like, that's never happening,
It's
right?
just weird.
But if it were to happen, I got my ID with me, bitch.
He's like, I want to sit back and watch this.
Yeah,
happen for
hell
real.
yeah. I'm curious. How does this happen? I'm gonna learn a bunch of stuff that night. You ever heard of Squatty Potty, lady?
Maybe she's the one.
Like, we gonna talk about a bunch of crazy
We talking
shit.
about all kind of
For
shit.
real, cause you out here paying for dates and first dates and shit.
She's the one.
But my shit, I don't know if she the one. Bro.
I've actually had that happen a couple of times before.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh nah, bro, nah. Well, you cooler than me, cause I'm always in pursuit. Excuse me, hey, excuse
Get
me,
off
hey,
me.
real quick, excuse me, hey,
Get off.
hey. Always in pursuit, bro. Always. I like it though. It's fun, you know.
That's the thing. I was the one in pursuit.
And she still paid for the first date?
Yeah.
That's crazy, man.
I
That's
like
'cause
that.
the accent. I don't got no accent, man. You gotta get me an accent, bro.
Nah, bro.
Get
And
me
every time we would go out, like she didn't want me to pay.
Nah.
I
And-
think
and
that's
she had two
weird.
kids.
Now I'm gonna stop.
I think that's weird.
Even, so let's say that.
Bro,
It just
Let's
seems
say,
so
can I say what?
but it was
What?
it was even to the point of
right.
like I'm trying to pay.
Yeah.
She's like no, like forcibly putting the money.
After she get me like that the second time, I got something for her ass. Because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to the bathroom and pay. Like I can't keep letting you pay. I'm gonna feel weird about it at that point. And I appreciate it. That was very cool of you to pay for our first 2 dates. Stop being an asshole, sit down and eat the food.
No,
Like,
but
for real, what you doing?
That's
I
what I'm
actually,
talking
I
about.
actually asked her,
What you doing?
I asked her about that, and she was, and it was because like a lot of times we went out, we took the kids with us,
Yeah.
and she didn't want me paying for the kids, so she just
Oh, she
wanted to
had
pay
paid
for
for
everything.
everything.
Oh,
Okay, that makes sense.
That was
No,
good.
it still
That
don't
goes
make
back
sense.
to the ordering for other people type
But
of thing.
look, if the kids
That
come
still
with-
don't make
if
sense
the-
because
if
you
the
finna
kids-
pay for me and you and I'm gonna pay for my kids. If that's the case,
Yeah,
like
but if the
I
kids,
don't
but
know.
to be real with
It's
you,
weird.
if I know up front the kids are coming with us,
Yeah.
I'm paying for everybody, bro.
Yeah,
You just pay.
that's what I was trying to do, and she
Yeah.
would not. It was one time we went to the movies, and I had to forcibly like,
Yeah.
no, I'm
Put your
like,
foot down,
I'm
type
like,
vibe.
I'm paying.
Yeah,
Like
I
no,
ain't-
like she even took the card off the counter and tried to put it back in my pocket. I was like, no.
Yeah.
So
I
it's,
get it.
it's
So
I
because,
get why she was trying to
so
do it, though.
because
It
she
makes
had
sense.
kids, she was finna pay for everything for the whole duration. Like that's weird to me.
Yeah, I'm not finna do it. I ain't gonna do it.
I mean, I'm not calling her weird. Again, to each their
It's
own. But I just that's just odd to me.
You know? And I know you got the kids.
It depends
and,
on the
nah,
vibe for me. I don't know, but 9 times out of 10, I ain't paying for it.
I got you. That's different. That's a different type. Yeah, that's crazy.
I mean, that was really nice, and I'm sure that was a treat. Well, I don't know. So how did you feel about
Yeah,
that?
how
Like
you
the
felt?
first couple times, were
Did
you
you-
okay with it?
Did you
But
feel?
then-
was
Did you
like,
feel?
damn,
Did
Or
you
were
feel
always
pretty?
okay with
I was
it?
like,
Did you feel pretty, Dino?
I get to keep money in my pocket. Like, damn,
That's
okay.
Dito's all about that.
This how that feel. This how that
Dito's
feel.
all
Did you
about that.
feel pretty?
This is back in the day when I was broke. I was like,
Oh,
good.
yeah. Nah,
That-
when I ain't have no bread, I just wasn't going on dates. That's just all it was. I promise you, I wasn't even trying to go
No,
on
actually, I
dates.
was because I was trying to eat.
Yeah, nah, I wasn't even going.
That
on
was like in
dates.
my early 20s. I'll
Yeah.
do that now.
I ain't had that
I
bread.
ain't got the energy.
Man, we should hang out one of these days. That'd be my response. One of these days, yeah, man. We
Yeah,
gonna-
when-
Well, one of these days.
one of these days, we gonna definitely hang out.
When the country open up and they start making money again.
One of these days. I ain't had no bread.
ain't
I
gonna
wasn't trying to
hang
go on
out.
no dates at all.
So after the world goes back to normal, y'all staying in the house?
I'm not staying in the house. I ain't trying to go out like that.
I'm choosing my situations just selectively. That's
Yeah.
it. That's about all you can do, you know?
I really waiting for them to bring a lot of movies back.
Like theaters?
Like the-
Yeah, man.
Oh, okay.
Like I went to watch Tenet. Enjoyed it.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
enjoyed it a
It's a
lot.
good movie?
It was a great movie.
Oh, okay.
If you like them kind of movies.
Yeah.
What movie?
Tenet.
Tenet.
Are we just talking?
It came out in like August.
This is bullshit.
No, we just talking.
Oh, yeah, we got distracted real quick. Yeah.
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 I'm like, what are we talking about?
But okay. Let me wrap this up. So, yeah, we definitely gonna talk about more of this in the future.
This is
again,
like a never-ending topic.
Bruh.
We could talk about this.
we can talk about this
forever.
forever.
We gonna run a
About
series.
my butt,
It's
like-
part 1 of the series.
Yeah,
We'll call it part 1.
this
of
might
the
be
series.
part 1 and 2
Part two
and
be-
Yeah.
2.5.
How to identify a fuckboy.
Part 1,
Right?
2,
Yeah.
2.5.
Oh, y'all
You
should
know, they did the Lion
y'all
King,
should give like a PowerPoint presentation on how to identify a fuckboy.
I don't know how to
How-
identify a fuck.
Nah,
Yeah, great
because
disguises, man.
yeah, they could camouflage very
And I
easy.
do feel like men are different in different situations. In this situation with Kelly, he might have been the fuck boy. In this situation with somebody else, he might have been on some up and up shit.
For real. Like,
You know
as a
what I'm
woman,
saying?
I don't believe that, like, every man doesn't give every woman the same face,
For sure.
so to
Yeah.
speak.
Everything, yeah.
For
So
sure.
like I seen this thing on social media, and it was like, because I follow this like relationship page or whatever, and the question was like, what advice would you give to the person who's currently dating your ex? And one of the comments that stuck out to me was this broad who basically was like, none, because he might be a totally different man for her than he was for me. And I was like, yo, that is so true.
It's
Like,
true. What if
you
he
just
took,
don't
what
know.
if he took every lesson
He learned.
that he ruined with you and learned from it and then applied it to
the next
actually
one.
decided to apply it to the next one or the third one or whatever. Like,
That's true.
yeah, you never know.
So you don't know,
You
but
never
I'm
know.
definitely sure that there are fuckboys that were fuckboys from birth and will be fuckboys until they die. You know what I'm saying? But
Some scumbags gonna be scumbags.
Right.
But I ain't gonna apply that to everyone.
but I just don't. I know from meeting and like the new friends I'm gaining, like you guys,
Yeah.
but also like the men in my family. There's good men out there.
For sure.
It's just sad that like in the dating pool right now, it's mainly like a cesspool. But it's okay
But
because
that's because it's gonna be hard to find something
the
to
special
match.
one,
Right.
yeah,
But
like
if
you
it's gonna
said.
match your fly, it's gonna be hard. If I can't find one of you on every corner, why should you be able to find? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like if that's the case, right?
Woo.
It's just that logic.
But the trial and error is a rough period. Like,
Adjust
is.
your expectations. That's all.
Yeah, not just adjust them, like dictate them, like let the person know what your expectations are, and if these are your expectations, don't
Waver.
waver
Yeah.
on them.
The women
For
struggle with
everything.
that waiver part of it, I think.
we do that early too. I feel like.
Yeah, it's
Trying
like
to be nice.
As soon
this-
as we feel like we like y'all, we'll start to bend and flex on our
And you're just giving away
boundaries.
leverage the entire
Yeah.
time.
right, and it's crazy.
That's
we
it.
gotta get that together.
2021 finna be all.
2021 is
Okay.
finna be way different.
and
Gonna see.
tell me
up on my
what y'all think about this saying. Women sleep with who they want, marry who they can. Men marry who they want and sleep with who they can.
It's true, which is sad, but I agree with that.
So Steve Harvey said that men usually marry somebody who's more of an upgrade for them, and women end up marrying someone who's more of a downgrade.
Which is sad.
That's like kind of the opposite of what you're saying.
And it's weird because I kind of agree with that too.
Mm-hmm.
Because, well, see, like
No, that fits right into
Yeah,
it.
it fits into what he's
Because
saying.
because
Yeah.
men marry who they
they
Oh,
want.
that's right, because we downgrade.
Right.
Right.
Yeah,
My
and women
bad.
marry who they
I'm coming
can.
down.
yeah,
Yeah.
down,
I'm coming down.
but not literally down.
No,
Like
I'm
down,
coming
down.
down.
Man,
Nah, what's up?
But
it's interesting saying.
yeah, I think it's pretty accurate.
Yeah. So, like I said, we're definitely gonna have a lot more shows talking about this stuff.
She bought a
You
kid.
know. Then,
I
just a
really
box.
wish I had
Yeah.
a picture.
It's just
like
a box.
she has her whole positive vibe kit,
This is trash.
Hey.
This is
Oh, I
trash.
thought it was.
No,
but
this-
still.
This is just a box.
wow.
Yeah.
So again, y'all, please like, share, subscribe,
Like, share,
click
subscribe,
the
yeah.
notification bell.
Do that.
Start off with Kiana. Let them know where to find you.
Hey y'all! I can be found on Instagram at Kiki727 or at Paris Diamond Beauty.
Let's do it.
Let's go, Chrissy.
Chrissy on Instagram at call her Chrissy, no H in Chrissy.
She gonna have sage everywhere.
No, I'm not.
On
And
IG,
crystals.
whatever's underscore clever with a K, comedian clever with a K on the Facebook.
Bingo. And y'all know where to find us. Your opinion don't count underscore YODC on Instagram. Search up Your Opinion Don't Count on Facebook or on YouTube. Twitter is Y underscore ODC. Also, you can find me on Instagram, DetoxUrMind. Your is spelled UR. And I'm gonna leave y'all with this quick shot of the week. I haven't been doing it every week, but I'm gonna try to get back on that. Employ your time in improving yourself by other men's writings, so that you shall gain easily what others have labored hard for.
Amen.
Drop them gems.
Learn from other
Yeah.
people's mistakes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Amen to that.
So again, we love y'all. We appreciate y'all. Like, subscribe, share, click the notification bell. See y'all next time.
Later.
Out.
We need some theme music.